This is an article which we put in a paper, Israeli paper, Arbak, about 2 months before the disengagement, expulsion of Gush Katif. One can see it in the site of Professor Robert Haralik, torahcode.us, so one can see it in English, a translation of all this article as you have in this site, clear indication, and also the translation of the article which says clearly that I found the indication to the disengagement in portion of the Torah which read on the 3 weeks, which is called Ben HaMitzarim, where we are now. Now, what I found clearly that the government will decide to divide the land, and the leftist Sharon will do it. And also, as we see here, all the details really in these tables. So what you have here is the following. Leftist Sharon will divide the land, and the date that the government decided, it was the 12th of the other month, and it was 5765. This one, the government, Sharon, decided that the settlements should be uprooted and given back to the Arabs. So if you have Shmulan Sharon, Yechalek et haaretz, and the land will be divided in Tafshin Saf. We saw in the other table, in the other YouTube, that is statistic about more than 1-2 million. Now, then you have another table which really brings you more details, and this says the following also, as we said before, leftist Sharon will divide the land in the year 5765, will evacuate, will evacuate the Gush, and then even said the government will decide about this to deport families which really was the war. We know that afterwards there were some wars around this area. So this is very interesting tables, we said, lot of details, and again, as we saw before, that the statistic of this kind of tables is more than 1-2 million. So as we said, if you want to know more about it, look into the site torahcode.us, and we see much more about it, explanation in English, what you see, and what is translation of this article, which we found before, that Sharon will divide the land. It was in the papers. This is the article which says Matityahu, Rabbi Glazerson, who deal with the codes and brought out lot of books, and then they said about what we're finding there, that the government on the 12th of Adar will decide to divide the land, and is written also Sharon, that Sharon will divide the land. And then not only this, they said even what is written there, Rabbi Glazerson found, it was in the book of Deuteronomy, the word which according to the Vilna Gaon is against our thousands, and he found there in Atkut, disengagement in the book, also in minimal skip in this place, and exactly in the portion of the curses. Now the paper points out, Parur, it is clear that Sharon Asmo, that Sharon was not really familiar with these dates about the Bible code. And by the way, he said even the word Shoah, Holocaust, because really Holocaust is the people who live in this place of Gush Katif. So, as we said, very interesting table, very significant. And as I said, I found it before it happened. As you can see, in the date of this article, the paper, you can see, as you said, everything clearly in the site torahcode.us.